Alright guys, welcome back to AWMFX. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, no matter where you are. So a lot of you will ask me about the QML and the MPL. How do you identify the QML, MPL, QML, MPL? Actually, does it necessary for us to identify the MPL? For me, definitely it is, because MPL is the area where a lot of rejection, and then how the bank manipulate the market to stock hunt you guys, and that is an area where you'll place a lot of pending order that really move the market. All right, so sometimes the MPL and the KML is very near. Okay, in this case, I'll give you an example here. It's a EurJpy, just happened a few days ago, or yesterday, a few days ago. All right, so this is a 30-minute chart. All right, so if you look at it, the price is moving upwards, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. All right, so where is our QML? Very simple. We need to identify our QML is definitely this area, QML. All right, Quasimodo level. If you guys are still new with it, QML represent Quasimodo level. Then what you do is that you place a horizontal line at the QML. All right. So is this the entry point? You may get lucky with it once or twice, really, one or twice, but not every time. You need to identify the area where there is a lot of rejection. That is our MPL, our maximum pain level, the most important line. Okay, you may consider it as a SSR, okay, significant support and resistance. So how do we identify that line or that level? Okay, so first of all, same, we need to have our horizontal line. Let's make it red color. All right, we have our horizontal line, just place it anywhere. Okay, then what you do is that you drag this line, along the path where there is a lot of rejection. There is a very obvious rejection. If the rejection from the top and the bottom, that is the best. I have to repeat it again, and this is my MPL. This is definitely my MPL, maximum pain level. Hopefully you guys agree with me. How do I identify it? Please look at it. This place, all right, is a zone, so almost rejection. So this is a rejection all the way. All right, then there's a rejection from the top and a rejection from the bottom. Can you guys see it properly? It's rejection all the way along this level. So this is a MPL. This is my MPL. I let me put it over here. This is definitely my MPL. All right, then what happened is that we have our MPL and we see that there's something going up before it comes down. Obviously, this is my zone, my decision point zone. Okay, DP, decision point zone. Then what happened is that the whole area, you can place your pending order if you dare. I mean, sometimes the stop loss is very big, but in this case, it's very small. You might take the risk. For me, I see something that I'm able me to minimize or reduce my stop loss or my risk. Why? Because I'm using the most basic supply and demand method. That is the fresh zone. Okay, so here we have one fresh zone. Please don't tell me what is a fresh zone. This is really, I don't know, it's a very basic thing. Means that when a zone, a supply zone or demand zone that has not been consumed, that is the fresh zone. So this is a fresh zone. How do I reduce it? This is my supply zone, my fresh supply zone. If you guys do not know how to identify a zone, supply or demand, okay, you might watch one of my video which I have explained how I qualify how do I identify a supply or demand zone. But that is based on my own perspective. All right, it's not the worldwide recognized. It's my perspective, and I've been using it, and it's very good for me. Okay, very effective for me. So this is my zone. Means that this is my entry point. I reduce it from 8.8 pips to around 6.5 pips. It depends. Look, I won't be going any more lower than that because this is EurJpy. Right? So this is my entry zone and my stop loss zone. Very obvious. So is that the end of the analyzed trading? No. All right. You have your QML sell, and then you have an MPL, you have a decision point, you have an entry point. Now you need to look back at how the price comes back to this area. Okay, it's very, very, very important. I don't know how many times I stress, because you need to look at the price action. The price action will show that is the price going through the roof, okay, going through all the way, or it will slowly go back to your area and then drop. Reason is that you can look at the footprint of the big bank, big players manipulation, right? They will manipulate because they need the liquidity for their orders to fill in their orders. So over here, we see two fake out, all right? Of course, the price action that we mentioned here is the three type, the compression, the fake out, and the diamond. So over here, I see two fake out and one diamond, right? So diamond, later I'm going to show you. So this fake out first, let's talk about fake out. So this is a fake out. This is a fake out, right? So if you look at it, there is a rejection from here and rejection from here. We have two resistance. We have two R over here. So let's put the arrow over here and arrow over here. And of course, you need to label it so that it's clear. Always clear to yourself. So this is my rejection. Then where is another fake out? Over here, over here, over here. I have a fake out. This is a very, very obvious, even more obvious fake out. Alright? We have so many fake out over here. So why does the bank or the big players make a fake out? Because it gives you an impression, okay, or which I say is a trap for those basic traders, for resistance and support and resistance trader. They might think that the price will reject. Once it reject, means that there is a possible the price will go down. Okay, because if you look at it, this is a SS. Sorry for that. If you look at it, this is a SSR. This is a what happened? Let me reduce the arrow first. This is a SSR. This is a obvious SSR. So a lot of people, the basic traders, will thought that the price will definitely reject from here and then go to the bottom. No, this is where the stock hunt will begin. Okay, the price will definitely go through, stop hunt your stop loss, and then only it will fall. All right, remember that because the big bank need their orders to be filled. They have in this case they have a lot of sell order, and they need a lot of buy order to fill in their sell. Forex is a zero sum game. All right. So what happens is that we already identified our resistance, our fake out, and where is our diamond? Diamond is over here. This is the diamond. Price going up, all right, and then it falls. Okay, it breaks the previous low. It breaks the previous low, and a lot of people thought that this is the area where there is a reversal. All right, you might catch a few pips over here. All right, this movement, this small movement, you might catch a few pips, but overall this is a fake diamond setup. So what is a diamond? Diamond is a failed Quasimodo setup. Okay, I repeat it. Diamond is a failed Quasimodo fake out. So how do you identify this? We call it as a diamond. Simple. When you have a Quasimodo fake setup, one thing that you need to do is that you always place a line at your head, the left leg, the head, and the right leg, right? So we are talking about the head. Once you place it, you see that does it collapse with another resistance, in this case, or reverse. If you reverse it, is for the support. So in this case, of course, it's very obvious that it's a resistance. Means that there is a very high chances or high possibility this is a diamond setup, right? So what happens is that it will broke. Okay, it went up, and then that it formed another fake out over here before the price plunge. Okay, it took a few times to hit this area, and then it go down nicely. Can you see it? Very, very minimum stop loss, and then very high profit. This is how we trade a QML. This is how we trade the QML. Simple, easy, straightforward. Okay, the QML how should I say, effective in all type of time frame. I would say the higher the time frame it is, the more effective it is. But it does not matter as long you understand the whole concept, the whole process, from the QML to the MPL to the fake out to the price action, the compression, everything. All right. So hopefully you guys learn a few tips or tricks about trading QML. All right, just that's all. So if you guys like the videos that I did for you guys, please give me a like and subscribe so that I know that there is a lot of people need this kind of knowledge. Then I will continue doing a lot of videos to explain more and more. Right, so that's all for today. So see you guys next time. Bye.